Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Where are we with Star Citizen Alpha 3.23.2? What's happening this week in Star Citizen? We've got a lot of very cool stuff on the horizon for 3.23.2, for 4.0, for CitizenCon. I mean, that's quite far away, but I want to talk about it. Let's start with what CIG had said about the new patches. So they said they've pushed a new 3.23.1 hotfix onto live with multiple server and client crash fixes. That should help with the Xenothreat event. That should help people that are having a bad time with 3.23.1a. They're also saying that we currently have 2 PTU goals this week if all goes to plan. Firstly, we are looking to get 3.23.2 into Evocati's hands over the next couple of days for cargo and hangar testing. Obviously, we've been waiting for that patch for a little while. We've wanted it for a few weeks now. It's, hopefully going to be in our hands this week, or at least in the terms of Evocati hands, and then we'll start to be able to talk about it. And second, we have a slight chance of a new tech preview for server meshing as early as Friday, with lots of new network changes if all goes well with internal testing. Now that is pretty exciting. We don't know if it's going to include Pyro Playground stuff, but I would expect it to. What better way of testing server meshing than to make sure it works between 2 systems again and divide the different star systems into multiple servers each. So really looking forward to that. Potentially be able to play some Pyro stuff, see the latest stuff that they've got for that in the tech preview. Yeah, really looking forward to it, and we'll update you as and when we know more. But server meshing, even static server meshing, is what Star Citizen needs to be catapulted into the more mainstream realm of MMO. I mean, it needs it to be an MMO. They can't have just 100-player servers. They need to be able to scale that up with server meshing. Let's take a look at the This Week in Star Citizen post from CIG. The community has truly stirred up the hornet's nest with the Overdrive initiative over the past few weeks, and now Xenothreat is striking back with full force. They have deployed extensively into the Stanton system, and we need your help to drive them back through the jump gate. Keep an eye on your contracts manager for a priority mission from Marina Dooley, and come prepared for a tough fight. For more information, check out the Xenothreat Incursion landing page, and I'll link all this sort of stuff down below if you're interested, but we've got videos and a load of information on that already on our channel if you want to go check that out. This weekend kicked off another year of Star Citizen events that are going to be coming around the globe, starting with 5 incredible meetups near our studios. As always, you all showed up in spades. It was wonderful meeting each and every one of you, hosting trivia challenges, enjoying good drinks, and great company. We can't wait to see you all again at future events. And CIG go on to say that if you're not near one of their studios, then they have quite a few events that they're scheduled throughout the rest of the year, from Taipei to Washington, DC, PAX to TwitchCon, and more. So if you're nearby one of those, then come on down and get your hands on a Hua, which I assume is the name of the sort of Xi'an Pyramid new flare item they've got. Alien Week is still on if you want to try out some alien ships, buy some, or get involved with all the festivities. So you've got Xenothreat going on, you've got Alien Week going on, you can get involved with both. Now, let's see what's going on in terms of shows and stuff this week. So we've just had a Lawmakers community questions post talking about Stormwells and the UE Navy doing exploration, what is happening with Imperator Addison's, what work in the office and what they're doing, and a load more. We'll be covering that as a dedicated video in the very near future. Thursday, we've got the return of Inside Star Citizen. So this time, we're going to be seeing key members of the weapon content team and learning about the different roles that they have there and how they work together to create some of the awesome FPS weapons and more in the verse, along with a look at what's next. So that's exciting because this season of Inside Star Citizen should be mostly focused on Alpha 4.0 content, and I'm very excited for that too. Friday, we've got the next episode of Star Citizen Live. It's going to be broadcast at 3 PM UTC. They haven't confirmed exactly what that's going to be. They're going to tell us later in the week. There was a new version of the Star Citizen 2.0 launcher, which CIG have said, look, this launcher is in beta. We're still improving it. You don't have to use the new launcher yet. You can use the legacy launcher. So yeah, you don't have to get the latest one if you don't want to. They went on to say that when our performance will be good enough and most bugs fixed, we will stop supporting the legacy launcher and then have a non-beta launcher version available for 2.0. But yeah, I'm using the 2.0 launcher, I haven't had an issue. It's been updated. It's fixed loads of stuff as well for people that had issues with it. CitizenCon tickets, they're now fully sold out. CitizenCon is going to be the biggest Star Citizen Fest yet, and it's going to be on the 19th and 20th of October in Manchester in the UK. It is going to be live streamed as well for free to watch, so you can watch all the announcements, panels, cool new stuff, if there's any cool releases. The expectation is that there's going to be a Squadron 42 release date announced, at least that's my expectation. Actually thinking about it, CIG are probably going to try to map their way to Star Citizen 1.0, a actual commercial release of the game, probably going, look, this is the new milestone, it's 1.0, this is how we're going to get there. That would be my sort of expectation. And I think you might be able to see some Squadron 42 celebrities. They may be in attendance this time around. I'm going to be attending CitizenCon. Be awesome if you're attending too. Tell me, we can share a drink, maybe. Zin will be going too. It'll be awesome. I really love CitizenCon. The last time I went was 2019, before the global shutdown of everything. But yeah, really looking forward to it this year. Stuff that we've got going on this week, I suppose, as well. There's going to be more debate on master modes. Lots of people talking about the sort of future of master modes, the future of Star Citizen flight and combat. Get involved with playing the game. Give feedback is my suggestion to you, because your feedback now playing Star Citizen, whether it be Pirate Swarm, whether it be in the actual persistent universe, whether it be PvP, doing some 1v1 dogfights in Arena Commander, whatever it is, your feedback's invaluable to helping push the direction of Star Citizen, master modes, combat, all that sort of stuff. Now, CIG, their focus is mostly on getting 4.0 and 4.1 ready for master modes and ship combat and a load of balance and weapon updates and stuff like that. So bear that in mind. Your feedback now is helpful, but there's going to be a big change when 4.0 turns up, because we've got things like engineering. They need a load of updates and a load of balance for that. And for more generally, just the combat and the direction of master modes is going to be evolving. Also, try and play some Xenothreat. Xenothreat's interesting because obviously you get to test out the master modes and combat and all that sort of stuff. You get to see how good and bad servers can be based on how many people are playing it, or if they're degrading or whatever, because sometimes you're going to have a janky experience with Xenothreat. Often, from what people have said, I've had great experiences with Xenothreat this time around, which is weird, but it's very completable. You can land on the Idris and that sort of stuff. There's PvPers around as well, which PvP in Star Citizen, it's a thing, obviously. It's quite difficult with some of the problems with Xenothreat, and then PvP is coming along and making it even harder to complete. However, some people enjoy that PvP, as on both sides. Like, some people are trying to do a PvE thing, and PvP will come along and actually helps them with the game, their enjoyment of the game anyway. I think that if you're in an org, there's a load of you trying to do Xenothreat together, then you're not going to have so much problem if a couple of PvPers come along. In fact, you're probably going to enjoy that, because they're not going to prevent you from doing it, but they're going to add to some of the challenge to it to a degree. But if you're there just with a few people or randoms and a PvPer comes along, well, that might just prevent you from being able to do it. It might make it too difficult. I'm really interested to see how CIG handle PvP in the future, because I do think that you need to have areas that are almost entirely PvE, some that are PvP, some that are very much both. You just need to set expectations appropriately with risk and reward and go, yeah, if you do these riskier missions, PvP is much more likely to happen. But in the Sol or Terra system, where it's super secure, you're not going to get really PvP'd, or if you do, they're going to get trounced. And hopefully by the end of the week, we're going to be able to talk about Alpha 3.23.2 and exactly what features it's got and how they've manifested, because I'll be playing that Evocati build and then be able to talk about it, because CIG have softened their NDA stuff, which is absolutely awesome. You can talk about those Evocati patches. Can't show off any content from it. I can't show off any videos or screenshots, but we can talk about it, and that's good enough. Have no idea how long that cycle is going to be for 3.23.2 before it goes to live, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, really interested to know, are you enjoying Alien Week? Are you getting involved with that? Are you trying out those alien ships? Are you playing Xenothreat and 3.23.1a? How's that been for you? Is it awesome? Is it terrible? Are you looking forward to 3.23.2 and being able to discuss that new big cargo patch? What about 4.0? What about CitizenCon? You're going to be attending that? Are you looking forward to 4.0? Have you sworn off Star Citizen until 4.0, until Pyro and Serve Meshing and all that sort of stuff? Are you looking forward to the potential of having that Pyro Playground and Serve Meshing test again real soon? Whatever your thoughts or questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And also, you should use your eyes. Tobii Eye Tracker's on sale. It's natively supported eye and head tracking in Star Citizen that's very high precision. Oh, I love Tobii Eye Tracker. I use one. Zin uses one. Maybe you should use one. NordVPN as well. If you like VPNs, well, you probably should just like a VPN, nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. It gives you better accessibility, privatability, and securityness on the interwebs. You should use it. And using those links down below helps support the channel, gives you discounts. Go check them out. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for June we are giving away a Freelancer Miss, which is a fantastic little multi-crew missile boat. We're also bundling this with a Pulse, the little tiny bike with the big laser in it. You'll get lifetime insurance on both of those and a Star Citizen game package. So all you need to play Star Citizen, all you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during June. Good luck to you. Also, if you want to further support the channel, please consider clicking the join button under my videos. It really does help. There's also Patreon on loads of affiliate links and stuff like that down below in the video description and in the comments, so check those out, and that helps the channel out too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great June. Thank you for watching to the end, and don't forget to click all the things down below, or at least the things you want to click on.